KingTutsPro and welcome back to another Final Cut Pro 10 tutorial. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to make or how to create a similar underwater sound effect. And you guys can apply this to vlogs, you guys can do this to short films, whatever it is that you guys are going to be making this. Alright guys, but before we begin with the actual tutorial, I want to give a huge shout out to these filmmakers here on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to their YouTube channels because their videos are just absolutely amazing. One of my favorites for sure. So be sure to check out Taylor Cut Films, FilmJungle, which is the video I used to do this effect. And we have Sam Colder, of course. His videos are really nice. Matt Como, without Tim, you know, videos would be kind of hard to make, and especially for inspiration, you know, all of these guys' videos are just the best in my opinion. And of course, you can't forget Nainoa Langer, I believe, or Langer. Sorry if I can't pronounce your name, but your videos are absolutely amazing. So like I said, be sure to subscribe to their YouTube channels. Alright guys, so what you want to go ahead and do is download these sound effects here. The links will be down in the description for you guys to download. It is a YouTube video, so just be sure to convert it into an MP3 and just drag it in here. So let's say you have your video already ready to go. I did not edit this video in case you guys are wondering. So right here is the video. We have him going under the water. As you can see, he's jumping off a cliff. He's going underwater, and then it just quickly switches to a different one. That is because I cut it. But what you want to do with this is you want to make sure you pick a placeholder to add your music or your sound effect to. Now, this can be anything or anywhere during the film or the video. So I chose right as he's going in the water, he's underwater, and then let's say your character or your person, whatever it is, goes out of the water. That's where you want to end it. Or if you want to switch it to a different video or a different scene in the video, you guys can do that as well. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I have the music here. I've already cut the sound to fit the video there, and you can see that it's peaking because it's in red. Make sure you never ever export a video when you have audio like this, because it will clip and it will just sound terrible. So drag that down to wherever it is so it doesn't show the red, and I kind of like to stick with the line there to show or to indicate that you are leveled with the rest of the music. Anyways, what you want to go ahead and do is just drag the sound effects that you've downloaded. It doesn't matter which order it goes, because you know Final Cut Pro 10 will play it whatever it goes. So if there's a ton of layers, it will just play them all at the same time. So it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna drag this one first, and I'm gonna cut it down to here. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't really matter where you cut it. But I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. I'm gonna add the drowning sound effect because I mean, that is kind of the main one here. So I'm going to delete that one. And I'm also, as you can see, it's kind of peaking. So drag that down with the slider there. And then the last one is the bubbles underwater. Drag that one underneath that one and go ahead and cut this so they all line up and match the clip we've cut. So once we've done that, we should have something like this. Now, of course, nothing is perfect without tweaking and moving the sound effects to wherever the person jumps in the water. Whatever it is you guys are trying to go for it. I'm trying to make this tutorial kind of fast so you guys can understand the idea or the technique that I'm trying to show you guys. Now, once you've done that, we're gonna go ahead and make a transition in between the music here and this one. But before we do that, we actually want to apply a sound effect or a equalizer to the audio to make it sound like he's actually underwater. What we want to go ahead and do is we're gonna go into the effects here, and we're gonna go down and go to the EQ in audio, go down and select the I think it's the AU low pass filter, and make sure you drag that on top of your music, the one you've cut here. And what that will do is it will make the music kind of muffled so it sounds like he's underwater. So now if we go ahead and push play, this is what we have. And we can even decrease the music, or the sound effect, or increase it and lower the music as well. And we can add some keyframes to do that as well. So let's go ahead and add a keyframe at the beginning of that music. Go into the inspector window in the volume and go to the add keyframe. From there, you want to go ahead and just move a little bit forward, maybe a couple of frames in, and add another keyframe. And once you have 2 keyframes, go ahead and drag that down. Not too much, but just a little bit so you guys can hear a difference. So now if we push play, it should sound like this. Now you can see that there's a huge difference in the audios here because we added the effect or the equalizer. Now also guys, before I move on, you guys can adjust the parameters to this low pass EQ. If you go into the inspector window, go to the preset, you guys can go and choose different ones here. And if you click this little button here, you guys can go ahead and be more precise with this. I'm not an audio engineer by any means, an audio expert, so just keep that in mind. Also, if you go to the parameters, you can move this slider to the left if you want the resonance more pronounced, which makes the song or the music more muffled, pretty much. Anyways, once we've done that, we want to go ahead and add a transition so it transitions smoothly to the next song. To do that, it's very simple. Go back to the transitions, or go to the transitions, go to the dissolves, and add the cross dissolve. Add the cross dissolve right here. If you didn't know that, you guys can actually add transitions to music as well, or sound. So once you've done that, everything should sound like this. You want to be creative and just use the stuff to your advantage when you're doing sound effect and sound editing or music editing. Whatever it is, guys, this effect or the underwater sound effect just makes the video more interesting and it catches the viewer's attention a little bit more. So in case they're bored for any reason, this will kind of catch their eye or their vision or whatever it is. But I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful in any way. If it did, be sure to leave a like, comment down what you guys want to see next for any Final Cut Pro 10 tutorials that I have coming up next or later, and turn on your post notifications for more videos, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on my next video. Until then, peace out, take care, and enjoy your day.